Right, so I apologize in advance. I lost my clip-on mic, so I'm using a stand mic. The quality's not going to be as good as it usually probably is, unfortunately, but hopefully y'all can hear me. I decided to just start going through some of my samples and reviewing samples that I had because I don't realize why I haven't done that yet. And so I'm going to start with Alexandria because there's a ton I have, and I haven't done a lot of reviews on Alexandria fragrances, and I feel like a lot of people just don't as much as houses like Dua and everything else, and they certainly deserve it. So I'm going to go through my samples on them. The first one I'm going to be doing is Happiest. It is their clone or their inspiration of Oud for Happiness by Initio. This was the newest kind of release from that line. It is a just different take on an oud fragrance. Okay, it still has that same like sterile, clean oud that you find in Initio Oud for Greatness, but it has licorice in it. It's got bergamot and ginger in the opening. It's got vanilla in there, and it's got musk, and there is obviously oud. Okay, but again, it's a clean oud. So this isn't like an animalic barnyard style oud. This is very clean, almost sterile oud. In the opening, what you get is this nice burst of the ginger and the bergamot that quickly fades, and the vanilla and licorice really come out. Now, they're there from the beginning, but they certainly, as it dries down, you're going to get a lot more of it. It really starts to come out. The oud is there. The bergamot and the ginger fade almost completely, as it starts getting into the mid. And then the most prominent notes are the vanilla, followed by the licorice, and then the oud. Okay. But again, so you gotta like vanilla, you gotta like licorice, and it's a black licorice. It's the anise. This is not a, anise, however you want to say it. It is not red licorice or anything like that. So you have to like that. I do personally. I think this is interesting. It's a nice kind of fall fragrance. I also like that perfumers are now utilizing licorice more. You see it in Sauvage Elixir as well, which is very, well received. It's been hyped up a lot. I just think it's unique. It's a note that's not often utilized, and it makes the fragrances different. It makes them interesting. And so I like that perfumers are kind of going outside of the box and really, just seeing what they can do. But this smells really good. It's certainly mass appealing. Again, it's got a clean oud. It's got the sweetness, the vanilla in there. It's going to be mass appealing. Now, I don't think it certainly hasn't been as hyped as Initio Oud for Greatness, even though I think you would probably get more compliments wearing that if this is what you were wanting, because this does have a nice kind of like sweet vanilla undertone. It's not a crazy complex fragrance. Again, you get vanilla, licorice mainly, and then that oud backing. I have not really had an opportunity. I've sprayed this on, but to really kind of give it a full wearing. It was before bed just to test it, to see how it kind of develops. It smells really good. Again, I will give it a full wearing though, kind of let you know as far as performance goes. But I haven't smelled the original either, so I can't say how close this is. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But I will say Alexandria usually is in that 90 to 95% range. They're very close. Really one of the highest quality clone houses out there. So I expect this is no different, but I can't actually, really confirm that. So anyway, if you like licorice, you like vanilla, I certainly recommend picking this up. I think it's an interesting, different style fragrance, and it's a lot cheaper than the real deal. I don't think I would buy a full bottle of the real one because, again, I don't know that I would wear this a ton, but it is unique and it's interesting. And I think, the name as far as being for happiness, I think it might some people kind of joyful, I guess, because of the vanilla and stuff. But yeah, I don't really see that. But it is more of a, I guess kind of, again, mass appealing, easy to wear fragrance. And so I guess in that regard, the name's fitting to an extent. But anyway, that's that. This is Happiest Oud. It is a inspiration of Initio Oud for happiness. And like I said, I think it smells amazing. But it's not something that like necessarily is a must-have, so I wouldn't buy the real one, but I would certainly recommend picking up a, sample from Alexandria. I think it smells amazing. I'm going to go through a bunch, though. Like I said, I just want to do kind of relatively quick videos on these. I would not take up too much of your time, but I can touch on a lot of fragrances that I haven't been able to in the past, and then a lot of you might be interested in because a lot of places, a lot of reviewers don't really review Alexandria like they do Dua and everything else. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to get some hopefully helpful information out to you all.